Hi, this is Kurt from the Model Railroad Collector Wiki, and in this tutorial we're going to have a look at a very powerful feature of the wiki called the Advanced Search. So let's get down to it and show you what this does. I have navigated in the main menu to the model train directory, and I've chosen the category of locomotives to start with here for this demo. And you can see that there are, based on this table here, there are 2,471 locomotives here in this table at the time that this recording was made. Now, how do you find something that you want, or how do you choose associations between items that you have or items that you want? Well, the feature that has been added here is called the Advanced Search. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the table, it begins here. You see a number of windows here, 4 across, and these windows show subsets of data. We have one for manufacturer here, in this case right here. We have one for scale here, railway company, series, category, a number of different era down here, a number of different data specific points. So what we want to do in this case is we want to filter those 2,400 locomotives down to something a little more manageable depending upon what we're specifically looking for. Now in this case, in this example, let's say that I want to see in this set of locomotives, I want to see all of the Austrian locomotives that are available. So if I go to Railway Company and I scroll down here, and I see there's an item here called OBB. OBB is the symbol for the Austrian National Railway. So if I click this, first of all, before I click it, you can see that it says 57 here. So that means in this set of 2,400, there are 57 OBB locomotives. So if I click here, what I automatically do is I automatically change to those 57 locomotives you can see here. And out of the 2,000, now I'm only showing the Austrian locomotives. Here's another page of them, another page. So you can see there's all the Austrian locomotives, and you can tell if I show the railway company column here, you can see they're all OBB. So now I've filtered and got all of my Austrian locomotives. So let's say I want to go a little further. Let's say I want to see all the Austrian locomotives that are steam locomotives. Steam locomotives. So this one's still selected. So if I select steam locomotives and I look at my list, now my list is filtered by OBB and by steam locomotives. So in this case, in this manner, you can see that you can filter down by selecting multiple items in the Advanced Search down here. If you don't want you don't want one of the filter categories, you click it to remove it. So currently we're looking at OBB steam locomotives. If I remove OBB by clicking on OBB here, what happens is the table will upload, and now I show since I still had steam locomotives selected, now all the locomotives that are selected, there are 890 of them, and they're all steam. So this is all steam locomotive, but now we have multiple railway companies because we turned off the filter for OBB. Now let's say of all the steam locomotives, we want to see all that are available from Fleischmann. So we'll go to manufacturer, click on Fleischmann, scroll up here, and so now we have all steam locomotives from Fleischmann. So you can see this is a very powerful feature. If for some chance you get lost here and you've added too many, there's a button up here that says Clear All. If you click right over here in this upper right hand corner, if you say Clear All, it resets the table to show everything again. Okay, so you can start over. One other feature is you can choose more than one item within a similar category. So let's say that let's search for SBB, for example, which is the Swiss Railway, and you see we have multiple railway companies in this SBB. So let's say we want to show all of the SBB, okay, and if I hold down Control, I can show all the SBBCF and the SBBCFFFSS. So now I'm showing 3 groups of SBB, and up here they're all there now. Okay, so you can see now they're the railway company. You can see that it's a mixture, but they all have SBB in them. Okay, so that's pretty slick there. That's pretty nice. So finally, I want to show you one of the features, how this ties into your collections. So if I go to column visibility here and I decide to show 2 columns here, one is called in collection and one is called in want list. So now I have 2 columns for here. So let's say I collect Swiss locomotives. So let's go back and check these. Okay, and so I clicked on SBB. So now I have 199 SBB locomotives selected. Okay, now you can see here in this column I have here in want list. So this locomotive right here I have in my want list. If I want to see all the locomotives in my want list, I click here, and these are all checked off. So these are all the locomotives that I want, SBB, and I'm going to turn that off for now. And let's see all the ones that I have already in one of my collections. I click here, and so these are the ones that I already have. So in this case we get to see what we have, what we want, and based on this we can decide if we want to add these into our collection or put them onto our want list. Okay, so that's a brief overview of the advanced search. Very powerful. The best way to learn about it is to play around with it. Open it up in one of the directory categories or in one of your collections. See the options that are available here. Click on one or more to filter down the list and have fun. You can find a number of different patterns, and you can find what you need. Real slick feature. Real slick feature. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via the contact form. Okay? Thanks a lot.